I picked up this beer can chicken roaster. Actually, they comically call it a beer roaster. Picked it up at a yard sale last summer, never had a chance to use it. This kind of early spring, maybe we'll do a beer can chicken on the smoker. See how that works. Well, we'll get this baby fired up. Rolling some smoke. Cold and windy out today, but we'll get that chicken on shortly. Well, time to get started on this beer can chicken in honor of yesterday, St. Patrick's Day. We got a Guinness. We got some cake seasoning, a little olive oil, and the stainless steel beer can rather than a painted aluminum can inside my chicken. And we'll get the chicken. Smoker's coming up temperature, and we'll get started. And I forgot one important ingredient. One little potato. It's a surprise. So we'll get started here. I'm gonna trim off a little of this excess fatty skin here. That's just gonna hang down on the grill and drip and burn anyway. And it's pretty fatty. While we're at this end, we can take that tail off too. It'll sit a little better. So now, the best part. Gotta love that sound. Some for me. And chicken. And that leaves a little more for me. Back over there. Put my treat over there. Now, we are also going to add a little spice to that beer. I don't know if it'll do a ton. I'll throw that in. It's recommended not to stir it because if it's very salty rub, it could just get your beer foaming up. So, with that ready, don't need the knife anymore, I don't think. Get that ready. And we will oil. Olive oil on our chicken. That'll help the seasoning stick and help to crisp up the skin a bit. Rub that in good. I'm sure he's enjoying it. Doesn't take much. All right, we've got the bird all oiled with olive oil. Now we'll just get that rub going. Kind of an all over. Both sides. Drumsticks, wings. Seasoning, it's all up to you. You can make your own seasonings, lots of recipes out there. I do sometimes make my own. Sometimes you see a nice one like this on for a good price and just grab it up. And you can put as much on as you want. I often find you can over season. It starts to kill the taste of the meat, especially with steak and stuff. But this is mostly for the skin, which is kind of a treat really for most people. That's not bad. It's about as much as I need on it. Close that up. And we'll cheers. That's good stuff. So now it's time to put Mr. Chicken on the beer can. You can definitely use a beer can just the way it comes. This is kind of a store-bought version, but I got it cheap at a yard sale last summer. Ended up never using it until this year. This isn't a very big chicken. He's happy to see you. He can dance. He can sing. And now, for the little surprise ingredient that we never talked about too much, is the potato. And it is to put right there to stop too much of your moisture getting away. And that's about it. We'll get that out on the smoker. I'm going to put it on the smoker on smoke on really low temperature, lots of smoke, for about an hour. Then I'll crank it up to about 325. So there we are. Chicken's ready to go on. We've got a little bit of leftover beer. We're up in temperature. Never shows on the camera anyway. Bit of smoke rolling. We're good to go. So we're good to go. Cheers. And there he is in the sauna. A bit of smoke rolling. We'll give it an hour on low temperature with just smoke, and then we'll crank it up to finish it off. So I made a quick little foil boat, cut up some carrots, put on some butter and a little bit of that seasoning that I used on the chicken. I'll put this on the smoker when I crank up the heat, and enough to soften up the carrots, melt the butter, and that should be a great little side for the chicken. Well, let's see how we're doing.